Hey, welcome back to Wood Sports Gaming as we continue our Iowa Saints franchise. Sit back, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you've not done so. Give the video a like, grab your popcorn, grab your soda, and enjoy the ball game. And remember, we do not own the content to this game. They belong to MLB and San Diego studios. We're only using for entertainment purposes.
MLB The
Thanks.
Show's coverage
Play
of
ball.
Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Saints. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your 2021 Iowa Saints.
Ben Mad Dog, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And now, Jeff McNeil. He will lead this one off today. Pulled toward right center field. Pee Wee is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Matt, if there's one guy they need a little bit more out of, it's Adley Rutschman. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with kind of power that he displayed around.
Standing in now, number 11. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. 3-1, here it is. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Mountcastle is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate, Nick Kurtz. Hard hit at third. And he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The designated hitter.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Woods is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Trevor Rogers is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, Tyler Pee Wee. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rogers is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So to get his day started at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Pee Wee on at first, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, guys, these old 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully, he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now to the plate, here is David Woods, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. The 2-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
The approach out on the mound.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting 4.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then. But I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Iowa is on top 1-0. In now, Tyler O'Neill. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at second, nobody out. High chopper to third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. Another 2-2 offering, and another foul ball. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a liner. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Next, it'll be Jackson Holliday, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Heston Kjerstad digging in now. He went deep in the contest last night. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Orioles settle for 1. Ready now is Shane Woods, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
To the plate now, Matt Country Boy pulled high in the air out to left field. Kjerstad will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 7.
All right, let's take a look at the
Shortstop.
defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So now to the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Misses, ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's get a pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Edward.
Next up, Danny Edwards. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Woods leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. In now for the O's, Jeff McNeil flew out last time up. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
We got full count.
Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Back pitch, but you know what? Sometimes result is only thing that matters.
At the plate now, number 11. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Pee Wee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Stepping in next, Nick Kurtz singled in his last at bat. The 1-1. And that misses 2-2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Now to bat, Kalen Moore. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. 3-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Tyler Pee Wee on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Still 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Standing in now, David Woods. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
He's got it. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. In now, Adley Rutschman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jackson Holliday.
Next up is Jackson Holliday. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-1. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Bounce it to the left side. And that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Shane Wood.
And stepping in, Shane Woods. He singled first time up. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared.
That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Matt Country Boy. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Ready on 1 and 2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dylan Beavers, and they could use a spark from him here. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out and away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up next is Heston Kjerstad. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Here comes the 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Danny Edwards. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now. Kalen Moore will be next score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 48 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 48.
Stepping in now, Kalen Moore. Swing and a miss as he gets the slurve by him to run it to a full count.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Tyler Pee-wee, swing and a liner. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. Full count still. Moore stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Beavers gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. So now to the plate, number 11. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Todd Hines enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Standing in now, Nick Kurtz. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. One ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Tyler O'Neill would be next. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now to the plate, David Woods. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. He grounded out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Shane Woods. 2-1 as he misses with the slurve there. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 2-1 is in off the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. O'Neill is camped under this one, and there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Matt, Country Boy.
And now here is Matt Country Boy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the Nick Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Nick Anderson.
New inning set to get underway, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. I got 2-1 the count. Oh, that's 6 out.
One is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Rutschman.
At the plate now, Adley Rutschman. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Jackson Holiday. And it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Fouled off.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Jeffrey Springs will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 59.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The 1-1 home.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I will.
Ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fast.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1 to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Edwards.
Now into the box, Danny Edwards. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here is Kalen Moore, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Ball.
1-1 a fastball high. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to Tyler Pee-wee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Fred Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in is Dylan Beavers. He bounced out last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. In now, Heston Kjerstad. And he fouls this one off. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Mountcastle gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Number 60 is ready.
He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Fouled away. For some insurance. Two balls and a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to stand in is Ryan Mountcastle. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready on 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in is David Woods. He went down looking in his last trip to the beat.
Yeah, Matty. And
this is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 5-1. Drew Waters is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Number 39 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Ready now for Baltimore. Number 11. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-1 home. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Nick Kurtz, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. And there's ball 2 now. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Tyler O'Neill.
Baltimore down to their final strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Iowa led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ben Mad Dog wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.